Hi there everyone, my name's Dave West. I hope we're all doing well. So welcome back to another photo editing tips tutorial, and today's video I want to concentrate on night images, or a night image so to speak. We all know that most modern smartphones come with really cool night modes built into their camera applications, and this allows us to take some really awesome low light shots handheld without the need for using a tripod. Now there are some subtle enhancements and tweaks you can make to these night mode shots just to help bring up more detail and ambience in them, and I'm going to show you one particular photo that I took with the Huawei P30 Pro last year, which is this one here, and show you what enhancements we can make to really bring out the focus on one particular area of the image, which is this merchant seafarers memorial here. Right, so I'm going to be using Adobe Lightroom Mobile in order to make the enhancements, and to do that we just need to click on the image in Google Photos, click on the share icon, next, choose Adobe Lightroom, and then that will import into the Lightroom gallery. So just open the photo, and straight away it's not a bad photo as it is anyway. However, because of the way the night mode algorithms work, sometimes you can end up with slightly shadowy areas where you'd want to expose those a little bit more based on what the naked eye could see. It's also a little bit wonky, as we can see the shoreline here is a little bit slopey, so we'll need to correct that using the rotation tool, and we can look obviously to add some texture and some pops of colour to those poppy reeds at the same time. So first of all then, let's just straighten out the image first of all. So we can use these railings here and the shoreline in the background just as a guide, just to help get the image straighter than what it was. And that's fine. I could crop in a little bit from the left hand side just to make sure these parts are symmetrical, so I'm just going to do that as well. There we go. So I'm pretty happy with that now, and how that looks, and the obviously the orientation and composition of the image. So then, first thing I want to do is go into the lighting tool. I just want to add a pinch of exposure, just a little bit more. There we go, that's fine. And I want to lift the shadows so we bring out more of this area at the front of the memorial as well. The reason for the shadows, I think, is because there are two very large buildings behind the camera, which is the Pierhead Visitor Centre and the Senedd, and this sort of casts a shadow on the memorial, so we just want to lift those up just a bit, just so we can see more of the area around the poppy wreaths. As you can see, when we lift the shadows up, just wait for Lightroom to make the adjustments, and that looks better already. Cool. Just going to do a little bit more, maybe up to 60. There we go, and that is absolutely fine. Okay, so next thing I want to do is add a bit of texture to this paved area here. So just go into the details tool, which is this one here, and then just move the texture slider just a bit, just so we can bring out a little bit more detail in that as well. So back into the lighting panel, and I just want to reduce the highlights just a bit, just a tad, just so we can reduce some of the glare of the lighting in the background. And then I want to just reduce blacks just a bit, just to bring more focus to the black parts of the poppies. As we can see, if I zoom in, if I go back, we just reduce the blacks. Just helps to add a little bit more contrast to the centers of the poppy wreaths. Okay, so that's that. So we can see, let's just look at the before and after. There's before and there's after, so we can see we're just bringing out more of the texture and the detail in the memorial there, especially these parts here around the front. It allows us to appreciate that a little bit more. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is go into color, and I could just increase the saturation slider, but what I want to do is just make the reds redder, just to draw our eye bit closer to the actual poppy wreaths. So to do that, I can just go into the color mix tool, which is this one here, We've got some primary colours here then at the top of the screen, so you can pick any colour that you like. I'm just going to concentrate on red, and then just use the slider, and that will just change the red properties of the image. So there's before, there's after. We get a bit more pop on those poppy wreaths. Just touch the luminance slightly, and there we go. That is before and after. So lastly, I want to look at the sky here, and also just add a small vignette around the edge of the image just to draw the eye more to the actual memorial itself. So in order to get rid of the blotches in the sky that we can see there, just go into the sharpening tool and just increase the noise reduction. So if I can go to about 50, we can see there that that's now got rid of most of the blotchiness in the sky. So that's before, and then we just got to wait for the app to catch up. There we go, and that is pretty much as I would like to see it. That is how we can make some changes to night mode images in order to just help bring out a little bit more detail and add some focus to the actual subject in the middle of the image. Go to the vignette tool, and there we go, and that just a subtle vignette around the edges, and that just draws your eye more, just a little bit more, to the actual subject in the center of the image. And there we go. So pretty happy with that. So just going to save that now to the camera roll. So that is it then. That is just a quick tutorial on how we can take a night mode image and just help improve the overall look and just add a bit of focus to a certain area of the images. If you've got any questions or any suggestions about anything you've seen in this video, then please do let me know down in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And if you are new around here, then please do consider subscribing so you don't miss more videos coming very, very soon on the channel. But for now, my name's Dave West. Thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.